Hello, my name is Selwyn D. Gray, life orientation educator. Today I'll be bringing you the first lesson in grade 12. The major topic there is development of the self in society, and the sub-topic is stress. I'm just gonna go straight into it. So, what is stress? Stress is what we feel in situations that we find difficult, challenging, and even frightening. It's when we are unable to cope with that situation. It is important to note that there are two types of stress in this regard. The first being the good stress. This type of stress helps us to get us ready to take action. So it gives us adrenaline, gives us energy to deal with the situation at hand. For example, if you need to give a presentation in front of your class, that's when you're going to feel the stress. You'll experience sweaty palms, a dry mouth, even butterflies in your tummy. And then you get the bad stress. The bad stress is the one that we completely can't cope with the situation at hand. This is referred to as unhealthy stress. Sometimes it can make us ill. We feel unhappy and even experience feelings of depression as well. In extreme cases, we even get a headache and we are also unable to sleep at night. And then, just to summarize it, what is a stressor then? A stressor is anything, can be an event and a person that causes us to experience stress. So basically, anything that triggers stress is a stressor. Symptoms of stress. There are different symptoms of stress. Firstly, there are short-term effects of stress. You'll notice this by fast breathing, fast heart rate, dry mouth as previously mentioned, and sweaty palms. Sometimes you get even tension in your neck and butterflies in your tummy. And then there's also long-term effects of stress. So prolonged stress, when you're experiencing it, it can lead to high blood pressure, headaches, ulcers, allergies, depression, lack of sleep, as previously mentioned, just to name a few. So it's also important to note that stress affects the different spheres of us, namely the first one being the physical. So this stress is caused by physical things or physical harm that we experience, such as violence and sexual abuse. And then next, we also experience environmental stress. These are caused by factors around our environment. An example there would be extreme weather, pollution, crime, poverty. And then another type of stress that we experience is personality-based stress. So there are people that are normally more prone to experience stress more than others. So those people experience stress differently. And then there's also social stress. Social stress is caused by the people that are around us, our friends, our families, can come in the form of peer pressure to do something that we are not really comfortable with. And then we experience stress. And then lastly, emotional stressor. So these are caused by emotions, what we feel inside. They can come from the relationships that we have. Can be our work relationships, can be our romantic relationships, community relationships. So this comes from our emotions. Those are the types of stresses that we have. So the question next is, why is it important to manage stress? It is important to note that when we're experiencing stress, our bodies naturally respond to that stress that we are feeling. It produces two hormones, namely cortisol and adrenaline. Cortisol is a hormone that is produced by fear, and it results in us feeling anxiety. And adrenaline is a hormone that prepares us or prepares our body to react physically to a threat. If we fail to manage stress in our bodies can produce too much of these two hormones, and then this could lead to a long-term chronic disease such as high blood pressure. We then move on to factors that can lead to stress in the workplace. So currently, you are in grade 12. You are looking to go to varsity and possibly even work one day, or you're looking to start your own business. So it's important to take note that there are some things that can trigger stress in our workplace. The first being poor management, can be powerful supervisors and managers. So the lack of skills with the people that we work with, the type of relationships that we have between management and employees and workers, poor relations between workers and management, the work environment itself, incompetent workers. Jealousy can also trigger also trigger stress. Other things such as poor benefits, low salary, poor attitudes by seniors can also lead to stress. Other things include things like work ethic by our employees. So people that are not motivated to work or not interested in work can also trigger stress in the work environment. Being severely under-resourced in the company or in the business can also lead to stress. We then move on to how to manage stress. So there are different ways to managing stress. First, namely being meditation. This is a method that helps us to calm our mind. So this can be done through simple deep breathing techniques, just to bring ourselves into the situation, to calm down. Another one can be exercise, healthy eating, going to the gym, maintaining a physical schedule for yourself in the form of physical activity can assist in stress management. Avoiding a large intake of caffeine, your coffees, your cold drinks, your energy drinks. Avoid those things as much as possible. If you are experiencing stress, that can only exacerbate or increase the stress that you are feeling. Doing drugs can be legal or illegal drugs. Marijuana, alcohol, tobacco, avoid those things. They tend to eat or enhance what we are feeling or numb ourselves from what we are feeling, but it's not really managing stress. It's more of a numbing or trying to hide it. Learn relaxation techniques. So as previously mentioned, I spoke about breathing techniques, muscle relaxation techniques. Learn those. Learn assertive skills. Learn to say no without being aggressive. If you want to do something, then express it to that person or to that group that you are not uncomfortable to do that, as it's triggering your stress. Next, get a journal, write a book, get a book where you write your feelings, keep note of what you are feeling or the things that trigger stress. Analyze your stress, what causes the stress, how you felt physically and emotionally, how you acted in response to the stress, what you did to make yourself feel better. Other things is to help us manage our stress is saying no. Saying no if you are given a task that you feel that you cannot perform and you are unable to do it to the best of your ability, that will trigger stress. So say no to those type of things. Avoid people that stress you out. There are people that are just stressors and they cause us stress in our lives. So avoid those people as they're going to trigger your stress. Plan your environment, plan your time, plan when you're going to do things. This is going to give you a controlled outlook in terms of stress, a controlled pace that you are comfortable doing. And then have a to-do list. Have a schedule, have responsibilities daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Tick off the things that you do. This will help you to manage your stress as well. Learn effective coping skills. Break the task at hand into small tasks so that it's more manageable, so that you're not overwhelmed by the size of the sheer task that you need to complete. Decrease negative talk to yourself. Tell yourself that you can do it. You can improve. You will gain the skills to do this. Avoid things like, this is hard, this is difficult, I can't do it. I feel hopeless. Avoid those things. Avoid negative talk. Take a break from the stressful situation. Take time off. Take a 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk. Go for exercise. Come back to deal with the stressful situation thereafter. It's also important to build a good network of people that are able to support you. This can include your friends, your family. So people that have a positive outlook in life, people that can encourage you, people that can support you when you're experiencing stress. So that is the lesson of stress, and it brings us to the end of our lesson for today. Our next lesson is under the topic of conflict. So if you liked the video, please just smash the like button, and then please leave us a comment with your views or how can improve this platform, and then please subscribe also if you would like this content for more videos like this. This is me, Silhouette. I'm out. Peace.